Hi guys! These past few days I've been looking through our price list or salon menu at the salon, and I discovered some really good things that I think we have to change, because sometimes you get comfy in your own zone. So and also John will be with me today to have some good tips.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah. So what do you think is important with the salon menu or price list?
Yeah, so like your menu and your price list is super important, right? Because in the end, what you're selling is services. So your price list and your menu is really like how you communicate and kind of how you sell your core offer, right? Your core income stream, your services. So I think it's really important to get that right. And just to kind of like, say a couple of things on that before, because I know you have prepared a few tips as well now that you've been going through yours. Like a couple of things that are really important to consider. One is like your pricing and how you set your prices is like one of your most important like brand signals. Like if you price yourself too low, you will have a hard time attracting kind of that, high spending client who's looking for kind of the best quality result, because they don't think you can do that if your pricing is not like matching with their expectations. So it's not only about like lowering your prices to get more, right? But really like the pricing that you use is a strong signal of your brand and kind of your position as a salon. So that would be one. It's really like a marketing tool, it's a brand tool. Number two, what I would say is also like having a strategic price list is also, what will allow you to improve your margins, to increase the profitability of your business. So, on the one side, making sure that like the services you offer, like the prices are actually covering the costs that you have, right? But also that you're offering kind of an opportunity for those who want to spend more with you to do so. So that you like not only have like your, let's say your basic color offer, but maybe you offer something more like your premium offer. Or maybe you can have add-on services and package it. Like that you use your menu strategically so that clients who want to spend more with you like can do so. So it's super important, right? It's very like. And it needs to be strategic, right? It cannot just be something that we just look at whatever the salon next door is doing and then we copy, but that we kind of make it strategic.
You can also, I think one of my tips is also that you can make your prices very personal, that it can also like reflect your brand. Like if you're a very like a modern type of salon, you can use like funny names on the different treatments instead of just like men's haircut, women's haircut. You can use some names more like that it's appropriate to your brand.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. Because I think like your price list is for sure one of those things that people actually will see and actually will read. Like they will see your logo, your name. And one of the next things they will see is your menu. So it's a great way to kind of communicate the character of your brand as well.
On like services. The feeling that you want will match your salon and everything. And also I think it's to keep it quite short. So maybe you have different coloring treatments, for example. Don't make it too many. Just because a lot of treatments are like it takes the same time. If you have foils or balayage, it's usually quite the same time. It's more, the time depends more on the change that the customer wants. So you can like, if you have them in different categories, you can like narrow it down to one category. Like we have one that's called new color. So it's a new color. If you want to change the color over here, this is what you book. Either if it's balayage or foils or what type of coloring, it's the same. So they don't have to pick the technique you're using, because you should choose the technique, not the clients. So that you really narrow it down, then it's much easier for the clients to know, okay, I just booked this.
No, absolutely. And I mean, I think that goes, because that's a general principle in marketing overall, right? Is to communicate like the benefits versus the features, right? So if you take something out of our industry, if you go to like an Apple website or something like that, and you're going to buy an iPhone, I'm using that silly example because everybody has one and have bought one. But like they don't talk about like whatever all the different features like they do, you can find that in the details. But where they start is like the benefit that you're getting, like the best photographies, and they're showing kind of how stunning that, similar like how we think about when we communicate the services is like really like what's the benefit, like you said, like new color. Yeah, exactly. What's the benefit that you're giving? Like that's what we want to communicate. And then later down, if you want some further explanation, we can talk about the features, which is like the technique.
You can have like an info button or something that they can scroll down and then they can see more, that you dig in more what is included and what type of add-ons they can do.
Yeah.
We also put down some add-ons that we're like this, you don't have to book extra time. If you want them, you can just tell them to us in the chair, and this will cost this extra.
Yeah, and I mean working with add-ons I think is a super smart way, right, to increase the value of each appointment, right? So you have someone coming in for one of your standard services, but to be able to kind of add those in and increase the value of each appointment, right?
Yeah.
If you do that consistently over time, that can make a big difference. Because typically also your add-ons is more, it's like almost only profit, right? Because it doesn't require more time. It's like just adding more profit. So from a margin point of view and from a profitability point of view, like working smartly with add-ons, I think is
and I think also if we're going to talk about price, we have also added, so I think a lot of salons just have one like from price from 2,100 for foils, for example. I think that is a bit dangerous because I think as a customer you expect that price.
Yeah.
So we actually added like a top price, so it's between like 2,100 and 2,900. So the customer knows it will be somewhere in between there. Yeah. And if they want to like a more precise price, they will ask you.
Yeah.
So because some clients are not aware of that, it can cost you like a lot more of dollars or Swedish crowns here than it's that the front price is.
Yeah. No, I think that's an important point, and I think. A challenge that I hear often, like from salon owners as well, is like a struggle to actually, charge your worth. And like at the end of the appointment, when you come to the checkout and you're gonna pay, like the last thing you want there is like an awkward discussion where expectations were different on the pricing and so on, right?
Because then it doesn't matter how satisfied the clients is with the hair.
Yeah, if
they thought they would pay 2,100 and they're going to pay 2,900, they will be disappointed. They will think, oh, the hair wasn't that good.
Yeah, exactly. And suddenly it's like...
you will not feel comfortable taking that price either.
Yeah.
But if you know that it says between those on the website and that the client have read that, it will be easier for you to also charge more.
Yeah, absolutely. And avoid that awkward conversation where it's like expectations were set wrong. So absolutely.
So I think that's one of the biggest changes, and it's one of I got a lot of good feedback from my staff with that point.
Yeah, and so you had like a final point as well, right? I think that you learned.
Yeah. I have one final point that I mentioned it a bit earlier, but I really want to like push it because I think also to keep it very simple. Do not do not use too many hairdresser words, or make it like if you have a regrowth booking or treatment, you have to like really write regrowth maximum 3 centimeters, only colors, not foil. So you make it really simple for the customer so they cannot book wrong.
Yeah.
Because even it's clear for us as hairdressers, but you have to think that the client maybe works with computers all day. They don't know regrowth.
Yeah.
So that is really important.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Absolutely. I think that goes for any type of salon or spa, right?
Yeah.
Like being clear on what it is that they are booking, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Do not think like a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that was the price list. I think some great ideas and like tips that you had to share on that as well. And as I said earlier, like the price list should really be something that you work with strategically and your service menu to drive up the value of each appointment, to position your brand right, so that you're going to position your salon in the right space where you want to be, to ultimately like improve the profitability and growth of your business. And if you want more tips on how you can improve the profitability, so pricing is one and working with your service menu is one, But I also have another video which I'm going to link to on the screen right now that walks you through more ideas for how you can improve the profitability of your salon. So thanks for watching today, and look forward to seeing you in an upcoming video.
Bye!